Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program which I call Tarot Your Love Story for the month of November 2018. And this is for you coming from Cancer. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. Oops. And the first card that I'm going to pull, is going to be for the first 15 days of November. And what I'm going to tackle is your area of romance. And so that's what this card says for the first 15 days of November for you coming from Cancer. It's a miserably bad card. So it says the first 15 days of November, if you find a new romance, it's going to be a very difficult one. Be very careful. It's going to make you very gloomy, very frustrated, very unhappy. So don't go grabbing with both arms whoever comes into your life in the first 15 days. Be very careful, be a detective, find out the real character and the reason why this person wants to be very close to you in the form of a romance in the first 15 days. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's going to turn very bad, I have to say. You can't be aggressive. It's an aggressive card. And it's a card that says that past issues are also going to be brought up. So kind of a hatred is being formed with this card. So in the first 15 days, your existing romance partner may turn against you, or you may turn against that existing romance partner. Must be some reason. If you value that romance partnership, then you'll have to work very hard and get to the source of problem. Won't be easy. It's not a good card at all. Now I'm going to talk to you about your marriage in the first 15 days. Let's all see what the card says. It's a much friendlier card this time, and all it says is that take the soft approach. Just take the soft approach. Don't have to go for the juggler. Don't want to be the Lone Ranger with the sword. Just take the soft approach and find out if there's any reason at all that things are different or difficult in your marriage area in the first 15 days of November. Go gently, go softly, and you'll be able to rectify it. Yes, I do agree that this card shows there will be differences of opinion, there'll be differences of other kinds between you and your marriage partner. But the result is that go gently and you'll be fine. So it's not really a very bad card. Now I'm going to pull a card to talk to you about your general family areas. Let's see what your general family areas say. And this is another very aggressive card. It says, don't walk into the mouth of trouble. So you definitely must be very careful what you say in terms of conversation. This is a card for general family areas, which include your parents, includes your children, includes your relatives. So I would just venture to say, keep them out of whatever is happening between you and your romance partner or you and your marriage partner. Because this is the card of Mars. The card of Mars. You see, if you look right here, where my finger is, it is a sign of Mars, the sign of aggression. This planet doesn't do well in Gemini. In Cancer. Doesn't do well in Cancer. And so it's a problem. So take the soft approach. Don't want to be aggressive with any family member, or problems are going to become worse. Now I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days of November, and we'll start with your area of romance again. Let's see what the card says for you coming from Cancer. Now it's a beautiful, peaceful card. It's the card of eternity, the card of divinity, and so it says, all things will become peaceful for you in the last 15 days of November. And there will be a lot of good news about your new romance that you find. And your ongoing romance is going to be beautifully doing well for you as well. So the last 15 days are going to improve your area of marriage, improve your area of romance. And I would say this is the time to form a new romance and chase for it, because it's a very lucky last 15 days for you in November. Beautiful card for you. Now, I'm going to talk to you about your marriage for your last 15 days. Let's see what the card says for you. The romance was perfectly wonderful. The card says, it's a card of the black moon. The black moon is always the moon that brings past issues back into our life, the past issues which were not good, which made us have a problem. So one situation you have to worry about in the last 15 days would be that some past difficulties you've had with your marriage partner want to return. Well, you listening to me, so you don't want to bring it up. And if it's your marriage partner who keeps bringing it up, play gentle. Don't want to encourage it. Try to take the back seat. Try to just be quiet. Let your marriage partner's energy just fizzle out. If you are quiet, your marriage partner can't go on and on. If you retaliate, then it will go on and on. So it just says past affairs, past problems are coming back. That's the only source of problem I find. And if you can tackle it in a soft way or just don't get into it and lie low, this will pass. Now a general family area card to see siblings, parents, children, these are all the extended family. And well, it's a card of Uranus, which says that unexpected things can happen. But I don't see any too much of badness. So be careful in family areas. These unexpected things may cause concern in the month of November. So keep a check on your parents, keep a contact with your brothers and sisters, look after the children. So the marriage couple itself or the romance couple itself are not disturbed. It's the extended ones who are disturbed. So some problems may occur, and then you will be, of course, involved, and there may be a little bit of unhappiness there. That's what I would say. Now I'm going to talk to you, I'm butterfingers today. I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. And there will be some fabulously lucky dates for you that's going to make you very lucky in the area of romance and marriage. And let's see what your lucky dates for Cancer are. Well, I'm going to venture with this card. I've got three choices. The one I like, makes sense to me, would be the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th are going to be very powerful lucky dates for you. Chase for the romance on these dates. Go out with the bonding of the romance. Go out with the wonderful togetherness with your marriage partner and the family. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th are extremely lucky dates for you, where marriage and romance are concerned. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. So let's see what the card says. It's a card of growth. Signs of Jupiter and Venus are here. And so I will say that we're talking about your lucky ages. I would say that if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75, you're going to be one very, very lucky person in the area of romance or marriage. Things are going to go perfectly well for you. If you're not of these ages, then you'll have to one day get a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD 50. And in that session, I will talk to you about all areas of your life for 90 minutes. I will tackle your areas of job, business, finances, also your romance or your marriage areas and your health areas. We'll talk about that a bit more later. So these are your lucky ages. Now I'm going to go to lucky colors for you. Let's see what I can get. You coming from Cancer. Well, it's got to be the color purple. Wear plenty of purple. And there's a smattering of green as well here. So wear purple more, wear some green off and on as well. And you'll become a very lucky person because you'll have the attention of that energy from the universe. You see, colors are very important because whatever colors touches, we immediately open a channel of energy to the planet who controls those colors. That's how it works. So for you, from Cancer, I would like purple and green very much. Go and wear that as much as possible. Now let's see where somebody may have an interest for you in the area of romance, and it applies to marriage as well. And for you, so this is a card that says you can form an attachment or find happiness with this person. And this is for the month of November. And this is a card of Capricorn. So somebody from Capricorn wants to be very close to you, may want to find a romance with you, or you could be the one very interested in somebody in Capricorn. So that would be, according to what I asked for, it would be a good attachment for you. And if your marriage partner happens to be from Capricorn, you can do some wonderful things together, and there can be a lot of understanding. Or if your romance partner happens to be from Capricorn, the build-up will be very nice in the month of November. So there you are. Now, somebody who might cause you problems. So you coming from Cancer, let's see who might that person be. And it's the card of Leo. So I would say, be careful of somebody in Leo who could create problems for you in your marriage or in your romance. And if your romance partner or your marriage partner happens to be Leo, you'll have to be very careful with dealing with this person. Be very gentle, because very quickly there can be sparks can be flying, which are not good sparks, they burn you. So tell yourself, somebody coming from Leo, you coming from Cancer, is going to cause problems. So be alert for that. And if somebody is showing interest to you and that person is from Cancer for the month of November, it's not going to work, it's going to cause issues and problems. Keep that in mind. Now we'll pull a card about your level of sexual energy. That's all kinds of energy, especially three of the energies, which are your emotional energy, your physical energy, and your mental energy. One of them is weak, then there's a problem. So let's see your level, you coming from Cancer, your level of energy. Well, I'll have to agree that definitely the level of sexual energy will be very, very high. If I divide this card, it's going to be more lucky, the sexual energy, in the last 15 days. So the top part of the card, first 15 days, bottom of the card, last 15 days. And I like the bottom part of the card more, because there's the position of the sun there. So I would say that the last 15 days is when your sexual energy is going to be very high, which means that you are going to make somebody very happy, and you're going to make yourself very happy as well. The first 15 days, maybe because of some other problems, the energy will be very low. So there we go. Well, that's what I have to tell you for your month of November. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. And that will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and you're looking at your palms. So I will tackle your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life: your love story, the romance, the marriage, the family, the job, the business, the finances, and your health as well. And I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers, which will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, and other information like your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions. All of this you can use to get yourself on the right footing towards success in every area of your life. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And we'll have this 90-minute session on, and it will cost you USD 50. Until then, thank you and good luck.